ACJA better my college experience? Yes, it did. I don't know how to get into it. It brings you to a place where there's other people who want to do the same things you do. So you start hanging out together, you start going to PT, you start going to all these other trainings that the club provides, and you just start gaining the experience that you want for your career with others who want to do the same.
When the man comes around.
Would I consider ACJA home away from home? Yes, I would, because the moment you start participating in the club, things just start changing. All you want to do is start being active in the club. You start meeting awesome people, and which become friends, and you just pretty much don't want to do anything else except for participate with them.
To the potter's ground. When the man comes around.
I could pick one thing to tell new members, it would be to not be afraid and just do it. Just join and participate. Because just joining isn't enough. When you actually show up and participate, it becomes a new experience, and that becomes a college experience.
Voices calling.
Since I've met the organization, I've been very involved. We do a lot of community service, and I really enjoyed just getting to know more members of the criminal justice field. I think if it wasn't for ACJA and other organizations, I wouldn't know more things about the criminal justice system.
Virgins are all trimming their wigs.
What was my favorite memory of this organization? I think my favorite memory or weekend had to be the competition last semester. I went in kind of just trying it out, and I suck at a lot of things, but just getting those awards for the testing actually bumped up my confidence. So I thought it was really cool that I went in. I think we all went in kind of just trying it out for the first time, and then they misspelled my name, by the way, so all of those ACJA would know that I was Kalia for a while. But yeah, I thought that was really cool, getting those awards.
Is unjust.
I got a condo in Manhattan. Baby girl, what's happening? You and your ass invited, so gonna get to clapping. Go pop it for a plan, pop it for me. Turn around and drop it for a plan, drop it for me. I'll rent a beach house in Miami. Wake up with no jammies.
Alright, anything that I would tell new members? Okay. Well, actually I could tell them a lot of things. Being here in ACJA has helped me a lot, like become a better person, to be honest. A better professional in the field of law enforcement. You learn new skills here. You learn new skills here in ACJA, and also more importantly, you make a lot of friends. You really do. When I first arrived, I honestly didn't know anyone. I barely say hi to anyone, but like with time, I started like feeling this kind of like how can I say like closeness, like to all of the other members of ACJA. It feels like family, to be honest. So something that I would tell them is like joining ACJA. It doesn't make you a better professional, to be honest, in your career. You establish connections with law enforcement and other agencies, so that's something that a lot of us are probably looking into, because like once we graduate, we want to obtain good jobs, and ACJA does help with that. And something like the most important part, like I mentioned earlier, you gain a family. When you graduate and leave, you don't leave by yourself. You live with a family. People that you can always count on, and a lot of people that have already graduated I still keep in touch with, and we're pretty good friends. So yeah, that's something that I could tell new members.
My favorite memory with ACJA, there was a couple. There was one time when Bruno and Ralph was picking me up to go to the beach cleanup, and it was like around like 6 o'clock in the morning, and I was just waiting at the wreck, and next thing I know I see them driving into the parking lot, and I clearly waved at them, but then they just started driving off, and I didn't have their number, and I was gonna message them on Facebook. I was like, oh my, they're gonna leave me behind, and next thing I know I see Alvaro calling me, and he just hangs up real quick, so I'm like, nope, they're dipping.
What was our favorite memory of the ACJA?
My favorite memory was driving to Brownsville, like jumping over each other and putting on zombie makeup all the way to Brownsville because we're going to volunteer.
Mine was after the bowling social in beginning of semester, we all went to the park. And it was my bright idea to ride down the slide on my 2 feet. But then it was slippery, so I slipped and I busted my ass.
You were bleeding.
I was bleeding from my tailbone, and I remember people were caring for me, but I was just crying. But I was holding it. I'm a man. I couldn't let people know that
It really hurt.
it really hurt.
My favorite memory was after Sombrero Fest, we went to the hotel and had fun and laughed a lot.
Laughed a lot.
And then knocked out.
And knocked out. And tried ordering Whataburger from like an hour away.
An hour away.
In the sun where I find.
Do I feel more confident after this experience with the ACJA? I do. Before I used to be very timid. I was the type of person that would sit in the back of the classroom and do nothing, like as far as interacting, and I feel that this experience has really brought me out a little bit more than what I used to be.
Things I tell new members, and I have my little speech that I do every semester of what week is it? It's recruitment week of the different CJ clubs, is that being part of a club, one, can foster relationships that you'll have in college, which is great with other students within the field. Criminal justice, while you can have a degree, if you don't have experience and you don't have connections, you will be lost. This organization can connect you with future coworkers. You'll be exposed to different leaders within the field, to speakers. You'll be able to do things such as interact with SWAT in Brownsville, get practice from the Sheriff's Department in shooting, things that people don't think about before they go into the field, some of that practical experience. And then also just developing lifelong social skills of working with a variety of different people with different personalities, whether you like them or not. Favorite memory from the organization, I think, would probably be hearing about the first time that the organization went to conference and seeing pictures, and them receiving the Spirit Award as being the most excited and cheering on, because it was the first time they ever went to conference, and they were so proud of themselves. And they got their big giant trophy, even though it broke. But it really seemed like it made them very confident, and I had a very almost proud parent feeling. So that was probably my most favorite memory.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with that. I went to the conference. I had the pleasure of going, and so yeah, going to that conference in Huntsville, being able to be there, support them, cheer for them, literally while they were doing the events. It was just phenomenal, and I was glad that I got to partake in that. I know you talked a little bit about having that parental feeling. Well, I definitely had that. While I was trying to cheer them on, and I wanted them to win every category. And when we won the Spirit Award, it was just so awesome, and the energy was there, the vibe was there, and I was glad that I was part of that.
I've been thinking too much. I've been thinking too much. Help me. I've been thinking too much. I've been thinking too much. I've been thinking too much. Help me.
What's up, everybody? For those of y'all that don't know me, my name's Ryan. I was the guy walking around the camera interviewing you guys. Majority of y'all know me. Those who don't, I'm Ryan. I'm also your new vice president, and I kind of just wanted to do this video just to kind of give thanks to you guys for allowing me to do this, to interview you guys. I know a lot of you guys were camera shy and most of y'all didn't want to do this or you didn't know what to say. But overall, the video was pretty good. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I put a lot of my time and effort into it. It was really fun making. It was really fun seeing how much the club has impacted you guys individually, whether it be through PT, whether it be through different various exercises and activities that we would do together as a club. First off, I just wanted to thank you guys. I know, Serge, you put up with me through PT. It was pretty fun doing it, and I'm glad that all the other members kind of put up with us too. I know some of our exercises were a little bit killer. Some were a little bit like, oh man, my legs are hurting, my knees are giving up, whatnot. Overall, it was really fun being a PT chair. Noe, you're going to be the new PT chair, hopefully. Let's see what happens. I'm very excited to see how your exercises are going to be like. I know you're a very dedicated person to the fitness life, and you know it's going to be a great experience for everybody. I'm very excited to see how much work we're going to do when you're the PT chair. Isaac, first of all, you were a good vice president. You helped us out with a lot of stuff, whether some members know it or not, but you put us through a lot of stuff and you got us to do what we needed to do. And those are some very big shoes to fill. You know what they say about people with big shoes. But I just wanted you, Isaac, to know that I was watching you the whole semester, not in a creepy way, but I was watching you, seeing what you do. Hopefully, you know, I can kind of fulfill and kind of follow what you did as a vice president and make everything kind of go smoothly the next semester, especially with regionals coming up. I know it's a big thing. As far as you guys, the members, thank you for nominating me and for voting for me. I know you guys didn't have much of a choice because there was no other contestant for vice president, but I just want to say thank you for, you know, putting your faith in me, and we'll see where this goes next semester. Wanted to give a few thanks real quick. I know last semester was my first semester in ACJA, and it was really fun. It was a cool experience. I joined a little later in the semester, and I found out all these cool things that they do. I know one of the first times that I went to an event for ACJA was at the shooting range. And I was that new guy there that didn't know what was doing. I just went because there was a girl I liked. And I saw Isaac and I was like, man, this dude is at least like 30 years old. Like, this guy is old. He knows what he's doing and stuff like that. And then I started talking to him, and I found out that I actually graduated with him. Not necessarily with him, but I'm a little bit older than him, a year older than him. I graduated 13, he graduated 14 from the same high school. And to find out that he was like not as old as I thought, it was kind of, you know, a little weird, but it was cool knowing that we had members who were in charge of certain things. It was cool seeing that, you know, there was this one guy who was kind of in charge of overseeing the firearms. And as the semester went on, I started to know more of you guys a little bit better. You know, personally, it was a really good experience. I met some new friends. I was that guy in the beginning of the semester that really didn't know where to go. I kind of had just gotten out of a breakup, and I was kind of that dude that would just go to class, go home, go to class, go home. And then one day I just decided to sit in the front of the class, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna take a chance. And I took a chance, and I met Alvaro, Lisa, and Crystal. And those guys, they were pretty cool. You know, they thought I was a little bit weird at first, but you know, hey, it is what it is. But I started talking to them, and they welcomed me into ACJA. They told me about it. They told me about other organizations in the school. They told me about CJSA. And if it wasn't for them, I probably wouldn't be in any of these two organizations. And I just wanted to personally thank you guys, because you guys, you know, you guys put me in a place that I need to go in the right direction, and that's awesome. Other than that, I just wanted you guys to know that, like I said, it was a very fun experience doing this. It's something that I've wanted to do. I wasn't asked to do it. I wasn't forced to do it. I just decided one night, hey, you know what? It'll be fun to give back to the club, just to see kind of like how everybody is with each other. And I also wanted to just kind of send off the seniors with a good taste in their mouth and just let them know that, you know, we cared about them, we're gonna miss them, and we wish them good luck in the future for whatever career they decide to go. I know a lot of the seniors have good hearts, they have good mindsets, they have passion, they have drive, and they're ready to go tackle the world, and that's awesome. As far as that goes, the club has done a lot. It's been really good. I'm very grateful to be you guys' vice president. Sorry. But let's see where it goes next semester, and we'll make it worthwhile. Thanks, guys.